This man walks into a bar naked. He spotted a bastard. Said with a blank face, "I want your clothes, boots and motorcycles." The other party thought the man was a fool, throwing a cigarette butt on his strong pectoral muscles. Next second, he once His name is T-800. It's a robot from the future. His goal on this trip: to protect a little human boy named John. In the future society, robots rule the world, and John became the leader of mankind, and lead humans against robots. The robot over there to deal with John. I sent ET-800 and advanced workers 1000 to kill him. To protect John. Enough shock. T-800 he came here. He has no clothes and no car. Go grab someone else's. If the other party dares to chase, then he will steal the other party's attitude and sunglasses together. The T-800 came armed to where John was, but John sees him as the bad guy. John turns and runs. Unexpectedly, I met the T-1000 that came over the narrow road. John doesn't know which side is the good guy. T-800 didn't have time to explain to him.
Strip down.
He hurried to find a chance to hide. The T-800 immediately countered the T of the T-1000 exhibition, but his bullet hit the T-1000, like hitting a ball of plasticine. It didn't take long for the T-1000 to return to its original shape. T-800 is a robot made of steel. 1000 is a robot made of deformable chemicals. T-800 is no match for T-1000. All he had to do was John run first. But John's forefoot must be. The T-1000 chased after it. After level 300, I caught up with my motorcycle. "You chase me." Crucial moment. T-800 pulled John to his locomotive. Then he blew the tire of the T-1000. After it was determined that T-10 million would be revived, T-800 left here with John. But he doesn't know. When they go, a liquid robot slowly came out of the fire. This is the most powerful robot ever. Whether it is burning or high-frequency bullet any, can't hurt him in the slightest. He came from the future to find a boy named John. He first went to John's house and killed John's adoptive parents. When John called back, T-1000 also changed the appearance of anti-adoptive mother and talked to him. He wanted to trick John back and kill him, but the T-800 noticed an abnormality. He asked John to ask a random question. As a result, T-1000 can't answer. Now John and the others finally know the T-1000's conspiracy. 1000 can be transformed into any form. So T-800 guess. His next step should be to kill John's mother. At this time, John's mother was in the mental hospital. She was hunted by robots. If it wasn't for Papa John's protection, she will never live to give birth to John. She wants to tell people that robots will rule the world. But people think she's delusional. Send her to a mental hospital. T-800 wanted to leave with John, but John insisted on going back to save his mother. So T-800 can only take him to the mental hospital. Fortunately, when they came, Mom has escaped from the ward. When I saw the T-800 appear, she thought he was here for her. She screamed in panic. It wasn't long before the paramedics came to arrest him. Seeing this, T-800 calmly stepped forward. Under John's explanation, only then did my mother know that the T-800 is from their side. But she's still in shock. T-1000 caught up. T-800 hurriedly took their mother and son into the elevator, but the T-1000 has been chasing after. After a round of exciting chase, John, they finally got out of here. Mom took them to their lair. "Here is the arsenal," she said for a long time. Mom thought about it for a long time. The central government kills the scientist who developed the robot to avoid future troubles. She came alone to the scientist's house to kill him. But just as she was about to, John and T-800 got here just in time. They don't agree with what their mother does. Because scientists don't know, robots generate their own minds. The best way now is, they tell scientists all about the future. Then let him lead the way. To destroy everything in the lab. The most important thing for a robot is the chip. Just destroy the chip in the lab. There will be no more terrible disasters in the future. The scientist takes the three of them to the laboratory. They smashed the lab. The movement was so loud that the whole city police were dispatched. T-800 Seeing Department. 11 calmly beat his Gatling. This robot is carrying a head harvester. It was a sudden shock to the police downstairs. The police were beaten to pieces by him. Then he raised the bazooka. Then he scanned the surroundings with his robotic eye. After confirming that no one was there, I finally gave up. But another group of police has already rushed upstairs. Scientist gets shot. For the future of mankind. He decided to let mother and son John and T-800 get out of here first. Fortunately, T-800 has left the building with John's mother and son. Too bad they just came down. One was surrounded by the police again. At a critical juncture, the T-800 was under a hail of bullets. Rush out and get a car in. That's how they escaped here with John's mother and son. At the same time, T-1000 also grabbed a helicopter and chased after him. He engaged in an intense chase shootout on the road. John's mother is injured. They had to switch cars and move on. But T-1000 also got a big truck. He kept hitting John with their vehicle. Swore to kill them on the road. T-800 hurriedly asked John's mother to drive. And he concentrates on dealing with T-1000. Under the attack of T-800, truck rollover of T-1000 leaked. It's full of chemicals. He got out of the car and took a few steps before he froze. The T-800 shot at him. Just when everyone thought it was over. The flame on the side answered 1,000 questions again and was resurrected. He slows down, gathers energy, and then reinstated. T-800 immediately ran for his life with mother and son John. They enter a factory inside. Here is the hottest lava. Enough to melt T-1000 into powder. T-800 continues to lead T-1000 forward. But he is not a T-1000 opponent after all. He got stuck by the shredder with the T-1000. To save mother and son John, T-800 simply recorded its own robotic arm. He dragged his broken body to find their mother and son. You rushed to the scene when T-1000 was about to kill John's mother. When once the T-1000 directly knocked the T-800 into a pile of rotten iron. He wants to kill John and mother and son. Who knows that T-800 relies on strong willpower. Wake up again. He chased after him quickly. John's then given K-arm and wafer. Questioned. But want to destroy the robot. These are not enough. Because the T-800 still has a chip in its brain. For the future of mankind. He must also jump into the lava. No matter how John stops. T-800 is signed with the same network. John gave a thumbs up. O'Brien encouraged him to live.